Now, he's one of our new people in McGee, I like to say. He is the youth director at First Baptist Church. I've been real anxious to talk to him because I wanted to find out all about him and what his plans are for our youth. Thank you for coming.
Well, it's good to be here today. Thank you for having me. Today's just been kind of busy. We have a lot of summer trips planned for our students. It's one of those things I'm really excited to see. We have a junior-senior trip where we're going to be rafting on the Ocoee. And then a few weeks later, we'll be having some Bible studies where we'll be watching movies and TV shows and just discussing how media today can affect our lives and what we can do to spend more quality time with what we watch and what we see. And then we'll be off to North Carolina to go to Ridgecrest Conference Center.
Wonderful.
Big summer plan for the students, and I just can't wait to see what God's going to do in all of their lives.
You're going to be busy. You're going to be busy. If someone watching has a child they might be interested in attending our church, tell me a little bit about what they need to do.
Well, when it comes to attending church, it's just as simple as going right over here to First Baptist Church of McGee. The student ministry meets at 6 o'clock on Wednesday nights, and typically I start late because students are late sometimes, but we typically start around 6 o'clock and we go until we're done.
And you meet in the Family Life building?
Yes, across the street from the main campus of the church. So.
Well, it sounds like you've got a lot going on and fun. Where did you come from? You know us in McGee, we got to know everything about you, just the way we are.
I came from Vicksburg, Mississippi.
That's your home?
Yes, I'll claim either Clinton or Vicksburg, Mississippi as home. I went to MC whenever I was in school, and I lived in Vicksburg, but all of my family lives in Clinton, and then back and forth it seemed like every day. I lived and worked in Vicksburg for about 5 or 6 years, and so whenever I left there, I came down here to McGee to be a part of the family at First Baptist McGee, and I'm just excited as I can be.
We are so glad to have you. We have been looking forward to Colin getting here. And will you do work with just teenagers, or will it be children? How's that going to work? Will you work like with Bible school? Do you do any of that kind of stuff too?
Typically, I work with Bible school as to help lead I'll have my students come and help and volunteer in different areas. And I myself will sometimes lead either a 6th grade group or those that are about to be a part of the student ministry.
That's a good idea.
So whenever the students graduate from 6th grade and are going into 7th grade, that's when they become part of the student ministry. And after that, that's whenever I have them. And we get to see that transition from junior high into high school. And as they go into college, of course, all college students are welcome back and are welcome to be a part of the student ministry, but with a different kind of responsibility. So we have a nice large age range, and it helps for young students to meet older students to get their lived experience and to learn more about them.
Are you participating in Super Summer?
Yes, we are this year. We have a few students that are participating. I myself am going to be a group leader with Super Summer with Orange School, and we have a few students that will be involved, and I'm looking forward to seeing what type of leadership aspects they can bring back to the students.
If you're not familiar with Super Summer, it is a great camp. I guess you would call it a camp that meets still at Mississippi College, right? Mississippi College, and that's something that I think any young person that's of age should attend that. It is a great camp. It is. It truly is. Well, tell me a little bit about the movie night. You said y'all might watch movies. Meaning what?
The plan for this year's Monday at the Movie series is we'll be watching through the TV show The Chosen. We'll split between our girls and guys, and we'll have them go to different locations where they will look at the followers of Jesus. If anyone hasn't seen the show, I won't spoil it for you, but there's a lot of great aspects to seeing the followers of Christ and how they behaved and what their daily life looked like as a follower of Christ. So getting to see how the men, the women behave, how each and every follower has their own thing to bring in. And each student has their own unique life and skills and things that they can bring to the student ministry and things they can give. So I want them to try to find a connection in that. While also we discuss just media in general. They see all sorts of TV shows, movies. It seems like you can turn on any streaming app and there's more shows than you could finish in a lifetime.
It's true. They are out there now. They are. They really are. Well, we are so glad to have you, and I know you would welcome anybody that came. And again, they meet on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock at the Family Life Center, which is just across the street from the First Baptist Church. Big church right there. So again, this is Colin Brumfield, and we are glad to have him in